Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Let's put our Do Not Disturb on. I'm going to be here for a couple of hours. Then I have to do some adulting. You know how that goes. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, where are we? Stream. There we go. We got the ads off. Cool. Let's put our text over here. No volume. Oh, where'd that go? So today for a little bit of time, I'm going to hang out here. I have to clean up some stencils, not stencils, some gel, some pulls, some of these. And I'm going to cut the edges off, do a whole bunch of stuff. And then if I have some time, or if I'm going to hang out, I'm going to take all of my extras and we're going to put some designs on them. Not sure what. So just a little bit of fun in the studio today. Nothing major. Nothing major. I'll possibly be slapping some paint on some paper. All of that jazz. But I cannot do any more gel printing until I continue to get these under control, because I do not want them to be out of control. So we're going to hang out, thumbs up, see who comes, see who hangs out for a couple hours. And that's just where we're going. That's where we're going. Because I have a box full. Oh, that turned out nice last night. Remember, did that last night. So let's move you, move all of you over here. Switch places. And if you are a person that do gel printing, if you're here, if you're on Team Replay, and you do gel printing, tell me in the chat, what do you do with your gel prints? Like this box, it's a little box, but it's overflowing. So I have two little boxes. Where did they go? Where did they go? And we're going to we're going to split them up. Hopefully they'll fit in here. Hopefully. Let's see. Perfect. So put them in a box. And I was going to keep these sides on this box, but I don't think I can because, yeah, they're going to be too much. That's going to be too much. Hey, Bernadette. So I'm going to have to cut it off. So I decided to just pop on here and, have a little chat because we're still celebrating December. For some, it's the last quarter of business. It's time for meetings to plan your next quarter, which is January time. All of that kind of stuff. Bernadette, you at work today? We're going to keep this. We're going to keep that. Hello, Mariah. I sent you a text. Did you get it? Oh, my phone's on Do Not Disturb, so maybe you text me back and I didn't get it. Oh, somebody knows my phone number. Ooh, child. They sent me a text, say, from my house to yours. I didn't think they knew my phone number. Because they haven't texted me since, May of 24. Jeez. But anyways, I digress there for a minute. So there we go. I'm going to use everything with this box. Everything. I just got off. I'm listening from a truck. Oh, okie dokie. Me and Mr. McCall is trying to decide if we're going to get in the car and do a turn and burn. But he has to be to work so early on Monday. It just wouldn't be worth it. So We had things to do here. Went to see the wood man. I wasn't too I told Mr. McCoy I wasn't too impressed. Like, he didn't seem too excited. Like, I'm coming to your house asking you to make something for me, and you just don't seem to be too, too excited to be doing it. So I don't think I'm gonna go with him. I don't think I'm gonna go with him at all. It might be me, but I don't know. I feel like when my heart doesn't jump or get excited over some things, I just tend to not want to do it. And I'm learning to listen to it. Listen to how I feel and all things, because it will save me some things. It'll save me some frustration. So I don't know. I said I was going to try him out again. Maybe we kind of sideswiped him by coming to the house today. I don't know. But you got a business. He told me his Facebook page. So I don't know. We're going to pray about it. Hi, Julia. How are you? Oh, let's turn this off. Because we don't want no. Not that look, you can go anywhere at this point. I'm learning. There it is. So we got some things. So last night, we did a lot of things. Hi, Julie Parker. What's up, Julie Parker? We did a lot of things last night in the studio. And that took me over. Look, now that I took that box off the table over there, the picture that I used for my thumbnail is actual and factual, right? So that was all over there. If you were on the live the other day, you saw all of that. So we're going to use all of these because we're going to do what? We're going to take gel prints like we did this. This is a box. And we're going to put some gel prints on there. But first we got to get the gel prints under control. Put them in categories. Like there's going to be a category that's going to be cards. There's a category that's going to be ATCs. And hanging out with Bitty Penny this morning, and like she made the ATCs, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's what I can do. I can take some gel pulls and make some ATCs. So we got a lot. All right, so walk with me here. We're gonna walk it out. These popped out somewhere. They fell off of something, and I feel like I want some numbers on something. I'm not sure. I like the big numbers. So we got some things. Okay, this one. So as I'm cutting these, you'll just get to check them out. You get to check them out. I guess, you know what? I need to, hold on for a second. I got to do this. Hold on. Did that go on Do Not Disturb? No, it did not. Put that on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Hold on, guys. There we go. I was late to the live because the lights flickered a little bit, and I had to reset everything. Oh, I ate them biscuits, and it spiked me just a smidge. All right, there we go. Hey, Mo. Hey, Eddie. Eddie, we missed you last night. We had fun with New Phone Who Dis. They was riding back, all the ones you said. But we had fun with those Nick Pro paints, and so much so that I'm not pulling my gel press out. Now one of these gel plates out until I get all of this down. I mean, all of it squared away, squared up, and all of that. I'm not doing it. See, this one we're going to cover. Go ahead. This one is probably going to get cut up like this one. Look at that. It's beautiful. But I don't want to cut them all up yet. So I'm going to put them in my little box. See, they're going to fit in my box fine once I cut them down. And the ones that are going to be made into junk journals will go, I guess we can say, are going to go in this box. Because this right here will be a beautiful one. Maybe not, because it's, I don't know. We'll put the pretty ones in there. Roll-offs like this. Oh, I might leave the holes and just put them in a folder. No. But that's what we're going to do. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm not pulling out the gel plate until I get this situation under control. I especially missed you last night, Eddie. So many opportunities to giggle with you. It was, but we were on late. Like Eddie was snoring. I heard him all the way over here. And when I got off of here, I went got my food, ate, and I was snoring. Like that dripping out the mouth sleep. I slept very well last night. Very well. My heart was happy. The studio was a mess. I didn't care. I had fun with those Necro paints. I did a little bit of Googling to check out some things and made sense. It's just like, oh, okay. But I came back in here, the studio was shining with all this goodness. Look at that. That's one of them. This was, I think, that brown, iridescent brown. Eddie, you gotta do what you gotta do. I hear you. Look at that one. Oh, now that they've dried, oh my goodness, that's beautiful. So some of these, the strips, I can't commit to that I'm going to save all of them. I'm telling you now, can't commit. Julie Parker, have you tried that to some of that metallic paint already? Or you just got it and you haven't opened it up? Because I want to know what you think. I just want you to know it's worth every penny of your birthday money that you spent. You will not regret it. Y'all, I got in the car today. I just really don't know how to feel. I thought I was going to be excited from leaving the Woodman. Like, who wouldn't be excited after leaving the Woodman? Oh, yeah, there was mention of beavers. A lot of mention of beavers, too, come to think of it. And I do love the way this one dried. The other one is, I don't know where I did with it. It's somewhere drying. Hey, are they supposed to be up here? Did he mean to leave that open? Hold on, guys. The dogs are out. Who let the dogs out? Get from over here. Boy, I tell you, there's never a dull moment on the ranch. You hear me? Okay, so let's talk about the Woodman. So the Woodman he just wasn't very, I don't know. I think when you're in business, and this could be me, and you have a home-based business, and he has a sign out front with his number and all things and all the customer parking here, but he just didn't seem too excited when I was asking him. I showed him the picture, and he's like, well, roughly how much would something like this here cost? And he's like, well, it depends what you want. I said, I want this. And then he's like, would you want it stained and all of this here? And I was just like, he's just like, well, get back with me and let me know. And my tone, I'm talking more exciting than he was. He was just, just a little old, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. But when I got back, and I was trying to be like, oh, you do good work. And so he could say thank you or something. He didn't even say thank you. I was just like, oh, could you do a swing bed? And he's like, well, yeah, I done that before. It's like, oh, no, you just don't seem too excited. I don't know. So when we got in the truck, I told Mr. McCoy, I was like, I don't know. I'm not feeling him. My spirit just not with him. I don't know. I gotta think about this. I mean, I got some time. It's not like I need to get it done right now. I just want to get some things. So I'll probably write up a thing. And then he said it'll take around 3 months. It depends on how busy I am. And I want to say so bad, well, you busy now? Because y'all know money talk and the BS can walk. Because I'll call you on the carpet. Y'all know, you know. So I start to ask, well, are you busy now? Because, like, how fast could I get it? Like, if I put my order in, do everything right now, how fast could I get it? That's what I wanted to do, but I wasn't feeling it. Because he might have told me $500, and I would have been like, nah, never mind, player. You can kick rocks with that one. Because what I want, I know it don't cost $500. I know it don't. So I might rethink it, and I might pull out the measurements and all the things since I got to do all of that. I might just go on and just, jump on it and do it myself. DIY it myself. I just might. I just might. I might take the basis of my what I have here now and build upon it and sturdy it up. Ooh, now that's a thought. Hmm, that might work. Cause I got good. I say Woodman was hardly bringing the joy. I don't even know if the Woodman could spell joy. Hey Lydia. I don't know. So, oh, they are that new brand of paint you bought the other day. Oh, you got the Nick Pro? Julie Parker, you bought some Nick Pro? I don't know. I thought you said on the thing you got Liquitex Metallics. That's what I was doing, Julie Parker, when I was supposed to be talking to the Woodman and being excited. I was reading your post. So that lets you know how excited the Woodman was. I mean, you feel deflated when you get that kind of response. Yeah, you just want people to be excited. You want them to grab hope. But I guess everybody's not the same. I mean, I get it, but at least if you're excited, I might, kind of match your excitement. But it's okay. Trust me. It's no love loss. I mean, I live in Alabama. I can find somebody to make it. I just was out, we pass by his house every day, and he has some good work. Oh, I gotta rip that. He has some, the stuff he has out there. It don't stay out there long. So, and maybe it was stuff that he had just made from people who had ordered. I don't know, and I'm not gonna be trying to figure it out. But we good. I'm gonna ask one of my friends in the art community, and I think she might be related to him. And if that's her maiden name, then I'm gonna go through the back door and see. Be like, yeah, I was up there at your cousin's house, and he just didn't seem too doggone excited about making something I wanted. And then she gonna tell me yay or nay, cause she my kind of friend like that, and be like, yeah, you don't want to fool with him. He ain't too keen about you. And I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. And that lets me know. You just find out where you need to be, and find out where you want to spend your money at. That's how that works. Okay, no. Oh, not me. You got them. Wait a minute. I'm so confused. Julie Parker, LOL, choose someone else if they are not. We talking about this paint, Julie. I think when someone is building something like a wood man, should have more excitement about the build, especially because he has wood. He has wood in his yard. Like he has, like the wood man comes and brings him wood, and he cuts it up. Like he slices the wood down and it's when once you cut the wood down the middle, it is beautiful, beautiful. And so we have a whole we cut down 2 trees. I hated to cut the trees down, but they were too close to the house, encroaching on the foundation. And so I have a whole trunk. Like if he say, well, bring it on up here, I'll slice it up for you. I could make some tables and sell it. I could do some things with it, right? Because if I really want to, I can build what I want. I could do it. However, that would take me out of the studio. Then that will have me doing something that I just really don't want to do. So at this time, I feel like I can help another fellow artist and build, and then give him some props or whatever. But hey, he don't look like he needs it, so we gonna move on. Okay, I got the Liquitex one. That's what I want to know. Yes. Okay, I'm straight now. Now, when you gonna slap them on some paper so we can know, so you can know how wonderful and fabulous they are? That's the other thing I want to know. Julie Parker. What's everybody doing today? What's everybody doing today? Tell me what you're doing. I'm supposed to have a adult meeting at. I still didn't figure out if We'll do it after I finish with my live, because y'all know if I get excited over here on the live, we gonna hang out, because lots of things happening on your desk, and your topic of conversation is making me swap a lot your different topics too quickly. Huh? I don't got but one thing happening on my desk, and that's cutting up this paper. And the conversation for a minute was wood and your paints. So refresh your stream. Maybe you're behind a little bit. I don't know. Lydia is cooking dinner. I won't be doing that today. It's Saturday. I don't cook on Saturdays. Even when I had the kiddos in the house, I didn't cook on Saturdays. And then we cook dinner on Sundays. LOL, ignore me. I don't want to ignore you. Because then I ignore you, then this will be you. You'll be like, do y'all see my comments in the chat? And then, and then I'll be like, well, Julie, you told us to ignore you. Like, which one you want? Gotta love you, Julie Parker. Oh, that's pretty. I might have to keep that strip. We're going to keep that. These are pretty being cut up. Do, 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 do. Okay. So, all right. Made a flask of tea and I am arting with you, Karen. Oh, nice. Nice. Hello, Cynthia Ham. How are you? Julia is painting flowers. Oh, don't threaten me with a good time. Now, I would definitely love to do that, but I got to do this. I can't do nothing else until I do this. I must be feeling scattered today. Julie, you been hanging out around the tube all day today? Is that what it is? Cause I'll slow down for you. Cynthia, Mo, you're admin for everyone. Listen, I asked Mo. I said, listen, because you're here, would you like to put on the blue skirt? So I feel like she knows all of us. Y'all, I really want to tell a joke, but I can't tell a joke because I cannot tell the joke. But I told my daughter to send it to me because she said it to me this morning, and I bent over laughing so hard I almost tinkled on myself. It was so funny, and it might not be funny to everybody, but in the context of you just have to laugh sometimes. You just have to laugh. And the things people feel the need that they can just say and get away with, it just made me laugh. I was like, oh, so it's like I know you want me to tell you now because it's like, well, I want to know now because you done told us. If you want to know, just I'll put it out there soon. We'll put it out there. I actually know I'm not, but just know I want you to find a video. I want you to find something that makes you laugh so much that it makes you almost tinkle on yourself. That's just my point. I want you to laugh just that hard till you're trying to catch your breath and you're just like, wait a minute, don't say nothing. It's just like you got that hand up because it's just like, just, you can't. And that's how it was this morning. That mess was so funny. But, and then I thought about if I'd have heard it in the context of somebody else, I was like, I didn't think that was funny. But I did think the part of it was funny. I did. And I'm going to leave that alone because I can't talk about that without y'all not knowing. Look at that metallic. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, so I forgot what it was. Let me tell her to send it to me. What? See, I can't even think can't think of what it is now. I just know it was funny. Look, I'm a bad person to tell a joke to. Can't remember it. Can't even remember none of it now. My craft room needs a full makeover. I'm in the process of doing that now. But I feel like I want to do an overhaul, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. It might happen in the second quarter. but I want it to be in the first quarter. I really wanted it to be in the last quarter of this year. And just in case you didn't know, I do my thing. I live life in quarters. And if I say I'll see you in the third quarter, that means I'll see you next year in the third quarter. If you don't, and I don't work on physical year. I only work on physical year when I'm dealing with Mr. McCoy and his business, or the military, because they're physical year, which meaning we are already to move forward. Look at that one. They've got pop dots in there too. These are some beautiful plates. Listen, that Nick Pro paints. We had fun last night. If you was not hanging out last night, so much so I had to abruptly leave. I realized what time it was. Trying to figure out why I was like almost getting yarning and trying to control the yarn just because it was after 10 o'clock. It's like, wait a minute. This isn't no after dark grind here. This is, girl, get up and go get in the bed. And I had to eat something because if I didn't, then my sugar was going to go low because I hadn't really eaten anything. Okay, so this one, this one, this one. I think we can brayer over it to give it like a glaze where the white is, or I could spray it so it can cover up the white spots. Look at that one. These are so pretty. You see, I need those Nick Pro paints. Me too. I needed them too. And I am so happy that they're part of my studio. So I was talking about paints, with my daughter, and she's just like, well, these paints, are they good? I said, think about when you get your makeup. She's like, oh, you ain't got to say no more. Because she's not into any of the art and things, but she's into art via makeup. So she's just like, got it. You got to explain no more, because we know. I taught them well, the young. Take care of your skin. Take care of your skin. Use the sprays. We'll see when I get back around to that. I'll see what usually, that's how the thing works. It's like whatever I feel like is going to make my heart happy at that moment. Because I possibly can pull out the watercolors and watercolor around. There's just so much I could do. But what I won't be doing is sitting drawing them. Because I thought about what Eddie had did with the ones he did. And I was just like, that might be cute. And I was like, And then I was like, maybe. So who knows? They're still there. So I'm only going to go, I only have to do these prints that with the Nick Pros the last 3 days. Because everything else over there is in 3 stacks. We got tissue paper stack. We have long paper stack. And then we have the paper that I have cut off the trim. I've trimmed and done what I'm doing now. And the good thing about going forward is I won't have to, well, I will if I use my 8x10 plate. I still have to cut off paper because the paper is bigger than the plate, but I don't mind. It gives me time to just sit and relax and kind of chat it out if I choose to come on live. But that one's yummy. It was a party with teardrop petals. Teardrop petals. It was a great stream last night. Yep, to everyone. Yep. Yep, we went through all 20, and then all 20 went on the right, and then 10 went back on the left. So we did good. We did good. I was very much so happy. What did I say? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna just read it this way. It's like the joke was like, yeah, I'm not gonna read it. Yeah. Oh, it was in the comments. There you go. Got it. She just sent it to me. It was one of those things I could say it kind of had a little, I will say, it kind of was a bad taste joke, you know, But you know, even a bad taste joke makes you laugh, and you're just like, but that wasn't cool. And then when I laughed after I finished laughing, I was like, but God, I'm not laughing at like what? But it's just my daughter's like, it's just not that serious. It was just a joke, and I was like, yeah, I know, but that's what I did. I did a whole bunch with it. Last night was all about how wonderful these two stencils are. Yes. So we did pop dots and squared up, and they are amazing together. And I feel like, did I not? Oh wait, did I already flip and cut their papers? I feel like I don't went through. All I seen was teardrops, teardrop petals. There's one. We did a mini long haul on it. But where's the pulls? Oh, you wait. I think we still got them on the plate. Hold up. Yes, we still got them on the plate. There we go. Sometimes I laugh at something and then wonder why I'm laughing at it. Okay, Julie Parker, it's like that. Like really, really, really. It's just, yeah. Let's see. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now I got it out. That's fine. It's the weekend time for bad taste jokes, I say. I'm listening. I love bad taste. Oh, God. Oh, I just can't say it. And it just had me dying laughing. And I think it's because when she said it, I laughed quickly. And then it's just like after I got myself together, I was like, oh, like I don't even, that was like, I just did a whole, like, she's just like, it's just a joke. That's where the internet is these days. And I was just like, yeah, you're right. But she's like, don't feel bad for laughing at it either. Because she knew right where I was going after I felt like I felt. Hey, Paula K. Paula K, are we on break? Are we on break? Are we done with those people for a couple of weeks? Because you and Tammy, oh man, it's still just gonna rip. Hold on, guys. I thought it was gonna dry and come back and do me good, but it was like, nope. All right, we're gonna have to pop the paper. There we go. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. Now it'll pull off. All right. There we go. Not too bad, not too shabby. Couple spaces. But we can glue that back down. There go back down. Carrying the boards for gel plates. The boards for gel plates? Paula K, are you okay? Oh, the acrylic. Oh, thank you. I was just like, the boards. Yeah, they came from, they're cutting boards that I got off of Amazon. They came in 3 sizes. Sorry about that. Karen, I have been on break by default since Tuesday. Have a terrible flu. Oh, Paula K. We didn't want you to go on break like that. So take care of yourself, girl. I don't like that my Paula K is sick because that explains why you haven't been around. Y'all, I miss y'all when you're not around. I do. That's why I saw Maddie and Bitty Penny's live this morning. It's just like, girl, I have been missing you. I just be once I find out that you're okay, I'm cool. Like I get it, but you know, when you get used to seeing certain people in the chat, you just get used to seeing certain people in the chat. It's like if Mr. Tom, my mailman, didn't come no more, I'd have to go up to the post office and be like, what happened to Mr. Tom? I'd be wanting to make sure everybody okay. Check in, check in. Okay, we're getting it in. Look at our box of prints organized. Woohoo! We like for them to be organized. Mr. McCoy came in the chat. Him did. He better have them dogs on the control. They came up here bothering Lauren's food, knowing they don't need her food, because the gate was open. And that's why I say, who in the hell left the gate open? That's a sermon, y'all. It's a sermon. Oh, I saw her this morning. She was in the chat. She did. So I just let her know I was, concerned. Not trying to be in your business. Just a little concerned. It's the little mama in me. Yes, that is why you haven't. Yeah. First day I can sit up. Oh my goodness. Everybody's been kind of sicky. I don't want nobody to get sick. Okay, no, that's not. That's the other day. Oh, that's what I just said, y'all. See how I digressed that fast? Tyler K had me just a little squirrels. All right, we got this one. This was the fun one. This is the one I really want to pull, so we let it dry. All right, don't you squirrel. Put that back over here when you're done. And no, it's not your bad. It's just when a dog get the squirts, we'll know that. I think it was Simon ate Lauren's food. And the reason I knew they was back there, I heard growling, which was Simon was not wanting to share with his daddy. So, Lauren don't always eat her food. Look at this one. Oh. And this is that Carnival wet tissue, that Carnival wet strength tissue, I think is how it's said. That turned out beautiful. Got to get that shimmer. Y'all see that shimmer? Got to get that shimmer. Got to get that shimmer. So this one we did with purple. We had, let me think, we had Liquitex pink. We had Liquitex dioxazine purple. We had some stuff left on the plate, which was silver. We had, we had violet, the iridescent violet. And then we pulled with black, but then it had some oxidation going on the plate. So we came in and put some black, and then we came back with some purple, and I think it did just beautiful. I think it did so good. Love it. And this one was, because we did the purple and the pink, because, what's her name? Yeah, see, the purple and the pink is great. It's the one done, yep, to Pika's request. Thank you, Mo. See, and you can see the iridescent black. That was the actual color. And it came through some of where it had oxidized in the thing right there. So it kind of showed up. The darkness showed up, but it backed it up. And Eddie, remember you was telling me about when I asked you, we did one pull with the purple and then the green, the fluorescent green or the lime green, and you were saying it kind of toned it down or something a little bit. So I did one last night, and I see exactly what you were talking about, because when I put that dark color on back, it made the dots pop out more, because it intensified the color, if that's what I'm trying to say. And let's see if that's all right. So these right here, the edges will get taken around. I'll take the edges around, but this one right here, I'm going to probably glaze it and possibly put it in a frame, put something on it, maybe I don't know. It looks like it needs to be a gift for somebody. All right, we got one more, and this might be, that's the one. That's the one. Or is it? I feel like I'm missing some prints from last night. Oh, they might still be on the floor, y'all, on the other side of the studio. Because just imagine we did 20 bottles of Nick Pro. Let me go over here and see if they're on the floor. No, I picked them up. All right, set here. There we go. There they go. Gotcha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I did pick them up off the floor. All right, let's pull this one first. So this was our mini long haul. We did like 4 or 5 Nick Pro. The iridescents, we did them in here. So we had the orange, that is just all, it was a lot. I can't even remember. So let's crack them edges. Told you gotta crack them edges. Don't pull it so fast. Crack the edges. That one got popped. And we pulled this one with silver. We gave silver another go. Hey, Jennifer McKinnon, happy Saturday. Look at that. So that silver, oh my goodness, did excellent. And all of these were the iridescent. It's about 4 or 5 iridescent colors in here. Even spring green. This was, I don't think that was spring green. Let's see, where's spring green? There we go. This is spring green. And so that's spring green. And then we had sap green. We put all the greens, and then we did orange, then we did purple, and Pop Dots was in white. So Pop Dots was in white. And you can see every color. And I pulled it with silver. We gave silver another go. So that turned out, look at those Pop Dots. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Just love this. I love the way this turned out. It turned out very well. I don't want to get sick, and I don't want Dad to get sick either. He is very vulnerable. We don't want to get sick. I have a stack of boxes that I will be covering in the new year. What's that noise? So this one is one of my favorites. All right, let's put that back over there. We don't want the paints to get excited and think they're coming out. They're not coming out yet. We have to finish one thing at a time. So let's put you right here because you'll get cut. All right, put the plate back. All right, we got all our plates are in. Nope, not all of them. Oh, remember that one? We did that one. Oh, and then we have the 12 by 14, which is full. 12 by 12 is full. These edges, they just bad. I need to clean the edges on these little plates. They don't be wanting to give it up. There we go. Give me some tape. Gotta get some tape. Don't dig on it. Get some tape. There we go. Take care of that situation. So we put stamp on here. Well, I stamped it with Darcy's stamp, and then flopped off, or kind of, I think I flopped off first and then stamped. Because Darcy's stamp is first. And then that I pulled with the red iridescent. So all of these last night was with the red paint. I mean with iridescence. All of these. So I didn't mean for you to fall. Oh, look how yummy this is peeling off here. We have fun every inch. We covered every inch of this 12 by 12 last night with iridescent paints. We did pop dots and squared up. And then we put stamps. I stamped them, put some in there, stamped them. That is very much so beautiful. Oh, look at that. That's yummy. I am really, really, really happy. One thing at a time is the rule. Yes. Although we kind of squirreled and picked this up. But all of the plates are empty now. Because these needed to be empty for me to cut the edges. Because we're going to do something with the edges. All right. Go back over there. And, well, since you're here, let's just use you. Because I'm going to take the strips off of all of these. And we're going to use them. And in my OCD-ness, I need the strips off. That's just all. This one is so pretty. And it smells good. For that paint to smell the way it smells. And most people that get them, when I was looking at the reviews, that's the one thing, the only thing that people had something to say about is the smell. I'm not like what Mariah says, if you like to smell tape, then you'll like it. You'll like it. I took off a little of that. And this paper right here is a tissue paper that I got off of Amazon. I don't know the name of it. It said it was tea paper. Something like that. I think that's what it said. Oh, did I not get you? Not enough. So how many of you guys take your gel prints and you organize them or do something with them? Because I think Yolanda was on here and she said she doesn't. She has drawers and drawers and drawers and she organizes them by color. I was like, don't want them in no color. Don't want them in no drawer. I try not to put nothing in no drawer around here because I won't see it. And as long as I see it, I'll use it. All right. I'm planning to do the boxes on my channel. I just have to get my work desk cleaned up so I have room. So, Cynthia Hamp, you understand my plight. I have 3 8x10 plates and 1 9x12 and 2 5x7 plates. I will get a 12x12 plate next year. And when we say next year, we're talking 2026. And I literally just got mine, last week. My 12x12 last week. I think I've grown up. And we needed some more real estate. Oh, this one is going to be pretty. This is already, we're going to make this one into a card. It's already ready for a card. See? There we go. Put it on there. It's nice and thick. Let's leave that on top of that so I know what it is. Eddie says, this reminds me, Karen. Remember I said I ordered new blades for my cutter? You brought the wrong ones? Oh, do you have this one, Eddie? Do you have this cutter? Because if you do, and I bet you bought the We Are Memory Keepers one. If you got this cutter, you probably bought the ones that I'm looking at the wrong size over there hanging up too. I bought the wrong size twice. It took Lydia to send me an email of the right one. That's how I got the right one. Other than that, I kept ordering the wrong one. And so she was just like, she sent me an email of a picture. So, Eddie, is it this one that you have? If it is, then I can send you the same thing that Lydia sent me. So you do not have to worry about it. And I got them from Michael's. And I bought 4 of them. Because as you can see, I'm always cutting this tissue paper isn't very, it's not the problem. It's all that other stuff I be cutting. Karen, yes, which did you order? Okay, so let's talk about Eddie. So I will put this link. Let me go in my Michaels and I'll send it right to you because I know your pain. And the one that you got is the new one. And I was like, well, nobody told us that it was a new one. But hey, Saul, the good thing is Lydia had already been through it, and she just like, wait a minute, let me help you out. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. And when I got them in the mail, I was like, yes. All right, sign in. Yeah, that I did, Eddie. I'm trying to tell you, I did all the things because that's what we do. It's like we got this, but we are memory keepers. They made us feel like we didn't have this. And I didn't. I felt so like, God darn it, I know how to order something. And I think Bitty Penny, she ordered the wrong one. So we all went down the same rabbit hole. All right. Hold on. Hold on, guys. We got to make sure that we get this because where's orders? Move you. Orders. Where's orders? Duh. Purchases. There we go. Uh-uh-uh. Delivered. There they go. Thank you. All right. Not the order number. I want the product. It's We Are Trim and Scoreboard Replacement Blades. And the good thing is you get 2 in a pack. Now let's see if I can pull it up on there we go. Yep. Now the only thing is, Eddie, when you get it, it's going to be pink. I said, I don't care. It was the right blades. All right, where's that? Right there. And anybody else that has this trimmer, there it is. There you go. I don't want nobody to have to go through that. And when I got it, I was like, oh, so the thing, it's like it was pink. I was like, I don't care. Because when you got it, it was a blue one. I didn't care. It's fine. And the thing is, the other one that we have that you probably ordered, that I ordered, and then I waited too late to return it. So anybody that has this, the Trim and Score refill pack, you get 2 in there. But Lord have mercy, it was just a thing. So I am very much so grateful to Lydia for saving me. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? That is very much so beautiful. All right, let's do you there. All right, there we go. Boom. There we go. And it's thick. So I'll probably take this and put it on canvas. Put it on a canvas because this is very pretty. Put it on a canvas. And who knows, maybe I'll get Topeka's address and I'll seal it and put it on a canvas and put it in a frame or whatever. Maybe she'll like to have it. Maybe we can gift it to her. Because that is very much so beautiful. All right, let's continue on with trimming papers so that then hopefully I can get it done and have some slapping paint on paper time. If not, it is nobody's fault but mine. Because I said I was going to do this and I didn't do it. So it's the thing. Normally, what I do is after I do gel printing, I would do a thing that would I would do it after. But I've been on here hanging out with y'all. And last night I definitely wasn't going to do it. So, well, the FedEx man sped by, so he don't have nothing for me today. We had FedEx and the UPS man back to back yesterday. Oh, and Mariah, I didn't try my candy either. I might need to get some and try it. There we go. This is another beauty. You keep gasping when it tears. That's because the blade needs to be changed. I don't change it out till I really, 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 really have to. But it could be. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff down there. So let's get that out. I have another trimmer, but I don't like that one. This one is easy. Okay, we're gonna take this one, put it in the box. This one don't need to. There we go. Our box is filling up. Okay, so here's Pop Dots and wait, I'm sorry. Let me back up. I'm trying to go in order of the live. Here's Pop Dots and Squared Up. Oh, here it is, Eddie. This one. I remember what you had said about that green, and so you can see how it kind of made the purple darker or whatever. Like my Pop Dots didn't show up because they were, I can't remember what color they were, but you still can see them. But y'all know when I use Pop Dots, I want to see it all. Oh, that wasn't enough. I want all my dots, and I want all of my other thing. So I'm going to be trying to, I'm going to do a ghost print on my gel plate, right? And I'm going to do some watercolors, and I'm going to see how I like it. I'm going to see if I can use the watercolors, because I have some, I know the gouache will work because I tried the gouache, but I'm going to see about the watercolors. Because y'all know, watercolors is my jam. Oh, look at that. That's just so beautiful. Okay, the green will brown out the purple, but it can be a nice shade. That's what, okay, then that's what it did then. Yeah, that's what it did. And I think the dioxazine purple, I think it was trying to tell the green, I got this, because it refused to die down. It just didn't. But in some spaces, you can tell where it was kind of not enough. It did. But it is beautiful. I couldn't remember what it was you said. So I might need to write that down on a sticky note so I can remember it. Because I'll be trying to remember stuff. And y'all know, when you think about it, it's like, yeah, you remember it. And then when you're gone, you're just like, oh, shoot, I cannot remember what it was. Just like the just like the joke. I had to get my daughter to tell me the joke, and that was just this morning. Just like, jeez. Can you just send me the context of what that joke was so I can share it? She's like, what? I was like, she said it was in the text. I didn't even pay attention that she had put it in the text. Because she couldn't remember where she saw it, but she remembered it. The dioxazine is opaque, so that makes sense. Okay. Julie Parker said, I gave up on trimmers with those blades because the blade kept disappearing into itself. I hope you understand what I mean. I don't. I use 6 rotary trimmer or guillotine. My guillotine is not full size though. So my guillotine is for my books. So cutting paper for my books, and it's huge. So no way would I use that. And I have another guillotine that's down there, and I ain't like it. So, and then I have another one, which is that trimmer you're talking about by, I think I have a trimmer by Fiskars over there. I just love this one. This is my favorite. And the only thing was, the only problem I've ever had is recently when it came to refilling the blades. Like, where's the blades? Now that I know where the blades are, I don't care. But I understand from a card maker standpoint what they are talking about. I mean, that's not me. I don't care about the rips and the dips and all of that. That's not me, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so these I put squared up on this flower, and I'm going to go back in with my watercolors and make this a little bit bolder to where it kind of pops off of it. But I like the way that did on there. And then I put this one, pop dots over this one, and it did well too. These were the other two. So another just, and then I showed y'all that one, but I really, really like this one. So those worked out fine. We'll put those over there. I mean, and you never know what people would like. So next year when I do, because I'm going to do more craft shows next year, I mean, you never know. Somebody might like that. It's not just flowers. It has some dimensions. It makes you think when you look at it, or at least it makes me think. Them squared ups. Just like, oh. And I don't want to cover it up because I want the integrity of the stencil squared up to have its thing like this. Look at those pop dots. And oh, this one was beautiful. We got pop dots and squared up. So that's what we're doing. That's what I was doing yesterday, squared up and pop dots. And then the day before, it was pop dots and teardrop petals. And this one we used the, what was that green? Spring green. The dots, they're not white, they're that other color. And of course we pull with violet or either, I don't know. The blade sink into the, really? Mine's never done that. I ain't never paid no attention. You mean on here? I ain't never paid that no attention. This one was pulled with neon pink. And the dot, so this was a flop off of the pop dots on the plate. And then I pulled it with neon pink. And so it dried even prettier than I thought it would. So that was a fun one. And the other thing, like when y'all do you look back on your stencils, do you just look back and be like, oh, now that turned out pretty? And do you ever try to redo like the same thing? Like these two colors, I would definitely use again. I didn't have any color in the Nick Pro paints that disappointed me. Not one. Not a one. Not a one. Oh, and see this one here, we can do some, see, that's why I know I needed to do what I needed to do, because all of these have made me happy. I got tired of spending more and more money on new blades. So now, Julie Parker, what you're saying is what you have doesn't use blades. Is that what we're saying? Look at that one. This was the pink and green, magenta. That was magenta pink. Ah, oh well. Wait, you go up here. Because we're gonna gel print on these little strips. So don't think that they're going nowhere. Sorry for the movement of the technology. There we go. So, and I was doing content for 2026. That's why I got to do some adulting after I'm done. I have to have an end of quarter meeting and planning for the first quarter. Because remember I told you I was going into 2026 hot. So I already have some things in the fire. Well, I guess you can say they're done. Learning curves. Happy learning curves. And then I want more speaking engagements in 2026. So that's going to be different because, oh, and this one we don't have to cut. I actually did it on the plate for this one. So we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, you have the rotary blade. So yeah, I have that one. Is yours Fiskars? I have the Fiskars where it's supposed to be a self-sharpening blade. And when Joann's was getting, I believe it was when Joann was thinking or whatever it was, but that thing normally costs like 100 and something bucks, and I got it for $50 at Joann's. And then I got my discount. So, I took it home and I bought it to cut paper, to cut chipboard, and it just wasn't doing it for me. So, I didn't worry about it. Did you not get on there? There we go. Yeah, the heavy one. I want to see if you were in the live the other day when I did my walkthrough of the room. You probably saw it. It's over there. Um, and because I have glass on my desk, that was another reason why I didn't want to keep moving that, things off, on and off my desk, because I didn't want to break the glass. So that's why I put this on, to protect it, so that I could have, usually when I create, I wanted it to, I had planned on having, like, how Tim Holtz had that big old glass thing? I have that, right? So I figured, oh, that's cool. But then why not my whole top, my desktop, be that? And that's what I did. It's great for cutting thicker cardstock. Yeah, cardstock, but not chipboard. It'll cut the chipboard, but yeah, I'll be like trying to pull a gel print. So going into 2026, my content for January is going to continue to be about resetting. And then I was having a conversation and we were talking about reciprocity. So I think I'm going to swing that back around and we're going to combine reciprocity and perspective, because a lot of people don't get what reciprocity is. Not tit for tat. It's not keeping score. It is just what it is. And if you don't know, then hey, hit that subscribe button, that bell notification all, so that on Mondays and Wednesdays, you can be here to hang out and maybe learn something new. Like the other day, I learned waving, no craving. Craving, I think it was craving. I call it oxidation and I also learned why the paints do it. And I was like, the water-based or something, it was saying that's in it. So you have to keep it from happening, you have to pour more paint. I was like, well, of course you gotta pour more paint. The more paint I use, the faster I use it, and the more I'll buy some more, right? There we go. As long as it's not too dense. I had trouble with that. Yeah, mine was dense because I was using chipboard that I had got off of paper packs. So again, I was asking too much of it, and it was okay. I left it alone. I did. This one is pretty too. So okay, this is the one that did the craving, or oxidation, as I call it, which is where it opened up because the paint. So it said that the Nick Pro paints, the base or the binder or whatever, that's what does that. And in order for it to not happen, it just said pour some more on, of course, and just make it thicker. And it wasn't all of them. And that's what I said. All of them wasn't doing it. It was just some of the very lighter ones that was doing it. And this yellow, of course, was one that did it. But that one turned out, it was so pretty. So we got those green dots. Then I pulled, we had some yellow on the plate. And I pulled with magenta. So it's a happy accident. Well, not an accident, but it's happy fun. I showed you that one. I showed you that one. So I think we saw all the other ones. All right, so let's keep all of the tissue papers together. These are so fun. Even this one is a tissue paper. That's beautiful. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Karen, did you get that tissue from UK or US? It's doing well cutting on the trimmer. So, Mo, here's the thing. As fast as I got this daggum tissue paper, I got it from the link that you put in PMR Studio, and I ordered it, on Monday, and I got it on Thursday. Wait, did I order it on Sunday? I think I ordered it on Sunday. It's one of the streams that you put it in. So it didn't come Royal Mail, so it coming from the UK. you know what? That is something. Most of my stuff from the UK says Royal Mail, but I didn't know. I I didn't know where it came from, and I don't have. Did I take it out of the package? I did. Oh yeah, was this what it was in? Yes, this is what it was in. So it doesn't have a. Well, it does, and I pulled it off. I think this is what it came in. So Mo, I think it came from the U.S. Because it didn't say um, UK. If it said, yeah, it didn't say Royal Mail, and that's what most of my stuff from the UK says, Royal Mail. That's why I'd be happy to get stuff from y'all. That's why I know when I get my Jacksons that's coming here this week, it's gonna say Royal Mail, and that's what Tom likes. He's like, the Queen sent you something, and then I was like, they don't have a queen anymore. They got a king now. And he's like, it takes all I can to keep up with what we got. I was like, I hear you, Tom. I have a country mailman. He is not interested in none of the things. None of them. But I meant to say something about that too. I'm glad you brought it up. Now this one isn't that paper. This is some other stuff I got. But so when you get it, do they have a plant or a distribution place here in the US maybe? I don't know. Because that was the first time I ordered it. And then when Eddie said something about a box, I was like, wait, a box of it? I didn't get a box. I got, I think, 100 sheets or 200 sheets. I'm not even sure. I already knew I was going to like it. LOL. He sounds funny. He is very much so. He's like, when one day he didn't, when I was waiting on my paints from Italy, and I had got the notification that the paints were out for delivery. And so I hadn't signed, we have what we call a blanket partial, right? And so as long as it's nothing that requires signature, he'll leave it and put a copy of my sign a signature thing. And I'm like, okay. Or if he's not sure, he'll just leave me a note to say, I didn't leave this one. Pick it up at the post office, just to. And he's like, do you get stuff from Italy all the time? I was like, not all the time. It just happened to be twice in 1 month. Because, I got a coupon. And y'all know when they tell me my coupons are going to expire, I want to use them. These little strips are pretty. We're going to have fun with those on the gel plate. We're going to put all those little strips on the 12 by 12 on some paint and put something on them. And then I'm going to take them and put them in my art book. I've already decided what I'm going to do with them. There we go. Carnival has some kind of arrangement in the U.S. now, I believe. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, any kind of way a business can get around this foolishness, I'm all for them. I mean, I get what some people say is happening, but some things it's just like, hey, you got businesses over here that can't afford all that crap. Like, calm down. Give us a 2-year time limit or something, and then let us, kind of, or let them kind of go in. But I not talk about that. That's not my lane. I don't know nothing about it. But I do believe in supporting small. If I can support small, I'm going to support small. Why? Because I'm a small business. And before this country was built on small businesses. And then whoever decided to make all of these big companies, I'm just like, sheesh. Which is why you don't have no daggum customer service. Because nobody cares. Nobody really cares. I'm not going to say nobody. Some people. Ignore the above comment. I think I had muddled that up with Jackson's. Oh, I don't know, but Mo, I think you might maybe because maybe we can do a little research. Ask Mr. Google or Miss Google because, like I said, this paper did come. It didn't come Royal Mail, and I knew. Ugh, now Julie Parker, you can cringe on that one. But I do know that that's where you said it will come from. So I'll let you know. Wait, Eddie, when you get yours, does it come from the UK? All right, we'll take that. Or depending on what I do with that, I feel like we can. Oh, that one's pretty. We might can just cut it across there, but we'll still use it. It's still going in the box. Okay, tissue paper goes in its on its own self. Well, let's take tissue paper out of there. Tissue paper don't go in there. There we go. Tissue paper. There we go. All right. So now that I got all of these cut, these are papers, which you did good. This is a little bit of my OCD-ish. A little bit, not a lot. It's just my little organization because I want to make sure I get them together. Put those together. And now I can slide these over there. And we're done with this, with the paper ones, I think. There we go. You're done. You're done. No, you're not done. Okay, y'all are done. Did it come? It didn't come DPD either. It came in this. Came in this right here, and it was in. Where did I get it? It was delivered by UPS. It was delivered by UPS. Yes, because he backed up in the U-Haul truck, so that was UPS. Mine came from the UK, but I got it during the last. Okay. And it has whatever this is on it, whatever that is, and I pulled the thing off, but it says, wait, no, this is USPS partial, so no, it was in there. Maybe they did a workaround. If this was the paper it came, I'm almost certain it's the one that came in. I don't know. Look, we'll go down the rabbit hole. When I order the box, we'll see. We'll see. But I was very curious. Let's just say that. I was very curious. But, so are people still having, because I don't, when I'm not doing a whole lot of shipping to people, like I had to send off cards, but I didn't send off boxes. So I sent cards out, but shipping, is it still like a problem, or have people found ways to just jump on it and do what they got to do? Yeah, that could be true too, Eddie. Hi, Zippy. Let's see what she says. Sachets in, flinging glitter and ribbons like I'm a happy about it. How do y'all? And now that I've heard your voice, I can hear you saying all of that. All of it. We have a happy community over here. And I have to really sometimes just pinch myself and let myself know that, hey, you're not dreaming. This is your life. And this is not your life on drugs. I sent cards to Carrie in Wales and Rhonda and Callie. Carrie got his first. Really? Wow. But that, you know what? And that was the same thing. Like, because Jennifer McKinnon just got hers. And she's, yeah, so, and it took a long time, and I didn't understand why. oy vey. Attempting to make stuff. Just do it. Anything you make, I'm quite sure it's going to be beautiful. I'm having fun cutting these up, looking at them again, and appreciating. This is what I'm doing. I'm appreciating where I've come in the gel printing world. Would you look at this right here? Look at this. Okay, I think it depends on what's sent in the mail. I have been waiting on a box that sat in customs, all paid for since November the 30th. Really? That's just sad. Like, I can understand if you hadn't paid, but you all paid up. Why you gotta wait? That would just really tick me off. You know, stuff don't bother people until it bother them. I guess until some people have to get a package or whatever. I don't know. Maybe then it'll bother them. Right now, they don't care. Some people just don't care. I could go down a rabbit hole, but I won't. That is not what this channel is for. This channel is to create joy. And that's why I stay out of some of them holes. Because they would have me losing my flipping mind. And I don't want to lose my flipping mind. You know what I mean? So we just have to look. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. As they said on The Color Purple, what this side don't last always. Heaven lasts always. So we just gotta keep a little air going and we'll be okay. Because remember, as for me and Create Joy Studio, we don't stress over it. Because we don't stress over it. Touchdowns, they happen in football. Fumbles, they happen in football. Those are parts of the game. What is that noise? Ah! Julie Parker gasped again. Yep, that was a good one. We won't worry about it. So this one, we had Nick Pro paint. That one did good too. From wherever you can get it, we can get it from Amazon Australia. How much do you all pay for a pack of 60 sheets uncut? Of this paper? We buy direct from Carnival here, Julie. Eddie bought direct from Carnival too. And the website I pulled up, I bought from them too. But we trying to figure out how it got here so fast. And I'm thinking, because now you got me wanting to go back and do some investigation. Where's my paper? Oh, the paper over there. I moved it. Oh man, this one's crooked, y'all. I'm just gonna have to cut the paper the way it is so I can get it out. Don't think it's you. It was me. It was user error. It was user error. There we go. And it's so sensitive, so I don't want to cut it all up. Eddie, how many? Oh, you said 2 years ago, and you still got it. So that means that's a lot of paper. How many sheets was in there? And y'all think I've gone through a ream of paper since I started gel printing. That's a lot of paper. So, and this is the second time I've sat down to do this. So, for those that came for some gel printing, I mean, you got to do some cleaning. You got to keep things up. So, enjoy the conversation and the beautiful prints. That's what I'll say. Because other than that, I was going to sit here and have a movie on. And I was just like, well, let's just go on and see 480 sheets. Wait, full sheets? What's full sheets? When you say 480 full sheets, it's because these sheets were cut. So my sheets was cut. whatever they are. I'm cutting them up, and I believe they are. What is this sheet? 12 by 14, maybe? No, 10 and a half by 14. It's a lot. I still have a stash in my storage unit. Wow. Okay, so don't threaten me with that kind of a good time. I don't think I need that. Not yet. But I wouldn't want to run out. And it sounds like I'd like to see what kind of price that is. So, because you said that was 2 years ago, so it'd be interesting to see what that price is today. This is a pretty color. I don't think this is Nick Pro. I don't think, no, that's that baby blue. Remember that light baby blue? And so this is baby blue and bronze. The baby blue by Liquitex. I love that color. That's pretty. 19 by 30 inches. Yeah, that's a lot of space. I'm going to send off to my friend a roll of exam paper. But I'm going to wait till after the holidays. I'm going to wait till after the holidays, so because I don't need to get caught up in the post office dramas. I already got caught up in going in a daggum store and people thinking you want. Like, look here, lady, I don't want it. You can have it. I'll come back after the holidays. I don't need it for a Christmas present or nothing. It was the last one. Just like, okay, Carnival charge us, and then there will be shipping and exchange rate on top of that. I still have a lit left from my original. Oh, Lydia, you got it too? Ooh, nice. But when you count how many papers you get out of a full sheet, it's a good value. Right. I'm thinking it's a good value. I really am. I feel like I need to redo some things in the studio because I'm really honing in on getting rid of stuff that I'm not using, like gel printing, watercolor, and making art journals and junk journals. That's where I am. Anything outside of that and card making is a given because it kind of goes. I don't really have to store a lot of stuff for card making because I'm not a real card maker. And when I mean by that, I think you know what I mean by that is I don't need to have cupboards and cupboards and cupboards and cupboards and cupboards and cupboards. Oh, that's very much so beautiful. All right. Let me see. Now I'm curious. See, now I'm sitting up here. I'm thinking about it. I got real quiet. I was thinking about that. Carno. No. Where's my link? I just had it. There it is. Okay, I do see that. Um, what's them people name? Amazon have it. Previously viewed and saved for later. So I didn't buy it off of Amazon, so that answers my question. Yeah. Because that was what I was curious. It's like, wait, did I see it somewhere else? But no. Um, They're Carnival Papers. That's where my thing comes up to. Say we're processing orders fast. Well, I guess they meant it because I did get it fast. It says now sending to the U.S. And did I make an account? I don't think I did. Or signing with the shop. Oh no. See how things get in my brain and I have to get it out. Okay, they're gonna send me a code. Yeah, I definitely ordered for them. I remember doing this. Yup. So I guess they meant what they said. Maybe something came and I just was too excited to get the daggone paper and I didn't pay attention to it. That could be what it is. And my orders are delivered. Yes, there it is, delivered. I'm curious who. Yeah, it came by USPS. Yep. So there we go. I had to get it. I had to figure that out because that was gonna stress me because then it was gonna make me like, wait, did I not use the link? I was like, so yeah, it did come by USPS. So that is the package that I did have. Now maybe they got a middleman. Let's say that. Maybe they got something they got going on. So Mo, you might be right. They might have a fix around or something like that. I don't know. That's pretty. Very much so beautiful. Mine was flat in a box to fit the paper. Buy two and get a discount. 600 full sheets. Julie Parker, you gonna use all that paper? I'm asking for a friend. Oh, I don't know how to cut this one. Oh, this one's pretty. Let's leave them two together. I don't want to separate them. They're pretty. It would last me more than my lifetime. So what kind of paper do you use, Julie? Oh, yeah, that one's already was cutting. But see, this one would be good to put on a book. See, it's already kind of ready to fold it this way. Put it on the book. Yeah. All right, let's fold it. Put this in the book pile, book cover pile, because we can definitely use that for a book cover. This one I'm going to put in a frame. Why? Because it was my very first 12 by 12 pull, and I think I should honor it. I do. I'm going to put some more stuff on it. This one I cut around. This was the 12 by 12 we put on the plate and pull. It was on watercolor paper. So I said I was going to do some more stuff on it and put it over there on my easel and do some, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But it's still talking to me. This is a brayer off. This will be journal paper. So you'll go right here. This one, oh, it's double-sided too, which will go in the book too. Tissue paper. I will say I love this tissue paper though. It's very, very, very forgiving. It doesn't really snag. But yesterday, Eddie, you would have laughed at me. I was trying to get this paper on here like you be floating yours down. I was like, Eddie, make it look so easy. I had wrinkles in it. It's like, well, these finna be happy wrinkles, but I kind of got it towards the end a little bit. A little bit, just a little bit. I have discovered something. We can get whatever that word is, art and craft, called white trace paper. That is good. I like the way we all have different things. Now, I do know paper in Germany is very much so fun. I'll say that. And I just remember because our organizations, we would get paper on the concern out on the economy. There was no custom sticker or form on that brown packaging that says internal shipping to me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, wait. Let me go back. Okay. It didn't come up. That's what I was waiting for it to come up. But it says it says yeah, it doesn't give me anything. Like, it has track shipment, but when I track the shipment, it doesn't give me tracking shipment from them. So that was it. I ordered it December the 14th and I had it by Thursday, December the 18th. So you might be right. You might be right. And it does say, and it did not charge me extra. It says no customs duty delivered from the USA. Quick dispatch, average time. And I mean, that is true. So what that means is, Mo, you like you said, you're right. You're probably right. Now I don't see boxes. But I'm also wondering, is it because I didn't expect this tissue that fast. I really didn't. Um, well, this link, I don't know. Okay, studio, large sheet, studio size, wet stream. Oh, okay, there we go. So 2 pack of 240 sheets. Oh, well. I was happy to have it. It was just like Santa just brought it straight to me. Look at teared up petals, teardrop petals, and pop dots. There was a ghost. So that was the little ghosting, and then the other one was on the back. Let's take this off the edge. We'll use it. There we go. Put you over there with the book. All these are going in the book. This one is pretty. This is circular stream and squared up. So this one doesn't have to get cut down because it's already, the edges and everything is good. But this one's also on 9 by 12 paper. So we don't have to cut anything off of that. Got to cut the ends off of this. We love that green and orange. There we go. I like that. All right, let's put you over there with the book because that's where you're going to go. But I didn't know they sold the paper on Amazon. Because I think I don't know. Well, I don't think it was that was the link that was whatever link when we were talking about it over on PM Artist Studio. That's the link that I clicked on. So, and my order was through Carnival, so I knew it wasn't because I was wondering if it was Amazon after I saw that they did it on Amazon. And you know, sometimes Amazon say it's the same thing, and then when you get it, it is not the same thing. They be done told you a fibby fib. Okay, this goes in the box. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? So it's inventory on gel printings. If you happen to be scrolling through and you're trying to figure out what in the world is she doing, she cannot pull out her gel plate until she get her studio, her prints that she already has done in order. Because I will say, I feel like I have over 200 prints that have not been They haven't been done like this. So going forward, here's a good thing. Going forward, I won't have to worry about this because for one, I'm going to have the paper pre-cut. These weren't pre-cut. And for two, if I want to do something like this again, I can just have my 12 by 12 and put them all up there, and you won't have no edges. You use all the paper. People talk about medical paper, but I don't know where I could get that. Amazon, or the next time you go to the doctor, tell your doctor to give you a slither. I mean, Julie Parker, if you live right around the corner, I would definitely send you some because I got a box of 10 rolls. I thought I was getting two rolls, 3 rolls, I think it was. That box came. I was like, what the what? And I went back on my order, and it was 3 rolls. So I did not complain. It's like somebody messed up. And whoop, it was not me. All right, look at this one. Look at all of that depth, all that beauty. When you try to redo something, you just want to redo it because it's just yummy. I don't know. It's black, green, fluorescent. Oh, I know what this is. This is my flip-flops, which was shadowing. That's what this was. Yeah, so next time you go to the doctor, that's what my friend did. She said she asked her doctors, like, can I get some? I mean, they got it. I told y'all, I told my doctors, like, when I'm out, I'm just going to come back over here and just ask you for a couple rolls. She's like, so I'm going to be your supplier? Yeah. Y'all order it by the cases. Like, I don't need that much. And then I showed her pictures of what I was doing with it. And she's like, oh. It's like, yeah, so all you're going to do is throw it in the trash when people finish squatting on it. I don't want it after they squat on it. I want it before they squat on it. Let me be clear of how I want it to be. I don't want it after. I want it before. Some people might think this is just, maybe boring or whatever. I think it's very soothing because it's doing 2 things. I get to sit here and have a quiet conversation with you guys, and I get to admire my prints. And some of them, I just have to really say, girl, you've come a long way. Like, we came from Mayhem and Pop Dots. Mo asking a question, like, could you do this? And I'm just like, wait, I don't know. Can I? Look at this one. That is so pretty. Now, we'll probably do a square it off, but that one's yummy. All right, let's put you over there. So all this is organizing a pile that I pretty much, every time I gel printed and picked them up off the floor, I hadn't done this. I hadn't organized them at all. So I needed to get some organization in the studio. I put some steaks in the fridge to marinate. Let's say hopefully Mr. McCoy will see them and he will put them on the grill. Hopefully. And then I'll cut mine up and put it in my salad for the next 3 days. Look at that. So this is magenta and that baby blue. I love the combination. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Some reason Mariah comments isn't showing. She said, so even if you order from their website, the fulfillment happens at the Amazon website. Oh, why isn't your comments coming through? We didn't put you on timeout. Look, I had to even see what was my chat. Mine on live chat. So, well, let me go over here and look and see. Huh. Okay, well then that explains that then. That's why they guarantee that I'll get it. I get it as fast as I got it. So that was some good information. Thank you. Because you see, I was just like, wait. Oh, there we go. There we go. Whew. I was like, we didn't put you in timeout. Like, you have not done anything to deserve timeout. I mean, me talking about the joke, maybe. But we just talked about it. We did not say it. I don't care. That thing is still funny. So I know everybody in the chat is like, well, don't start talking about that joke again. You're not going to tell us the joke. I was trying to see how I could tell you the joke without telling you a joke. No, let's see. Is this clear enough or do I need to roll off on this again? I think I need to roll off on this again because you can still see hunger free. Yeah, I need to roll off on that again. Let's put this under there. And then if it still needs to be brayered off, I stick it up under my desk so that when I pull those papers out, we brayer over it. This is one of the ones where Eddie was showing me, telling me about the theme. I did that, Mo. I didn't see anything. But remember the other day, I couldn't even see my own comment. When we were talking about, that, I couldn't even see my own comment. And there was nothing to be approved. Because that was the first thing I just went to see. What, did she say something that needed to be approved? But I didn't see anything. Your hubby told you a cute joke. I like when we get cute jokes, but this one was funny. It was just, I like funny jokes. I like something that's going to make me laugh. That's all. But then after I calm down, I'll be like, oh my God, that really was, I shouldn't be laughing at that. And yeah, I'm going to leave it alone. Oh, these are all pretty. Look at these. These are some pretty pages. So there's Becky's punctuation parade with lime in there. I'm trying to decide if I just I want to edge them up. I'm not going to cut that one. We're going to leave that one the way that is. Put that over there. This one is going to stay the same. This one is, I feel like and we're going to cut that one. But I like it. This was when I was learning how to shadow. So y'all know how many days ago that's been. So this is why I needed to sit down and do this. So either if they're going to go in a box, they're in a box, and I can be like, pull from this box to create cards or whatever. At least they are organized. I could not still have them sitting over there in the windowsill. All right, you go in there. So we're doing good. We're doing good. Karen, it's okay. It's a clean joke. It is a clean joke, but it's because of the context and with the joke, which the joke is why I can't say it. And then I had to look at, I'm trying to tell you, I've already analyzed this thing. Oh, I like this. We're going to go around and we're going to add maybe some Posca pins or something else on there. We're not going to cut those edges. We're going to leave those edges. We're going to leave those edges. We're going to leave these edges. It's, Julie Parker, it's just after I calm down. It's still funny. Don't get me wrong. It's still funny. It's just I wouldn't want it, I wouldn't want to be because I put the shoe on the other foot. That's what I did. And I was just like, yeah, that wouldn't be that funny if it was, yeah. So, and then once I did my analysis of it, it's just like, nah, we're not going to do that. And that's just because, I just don't go out there and, yeah, I'm going to leave that alone too. We're just going to leave it alone, period. I'm sorry, I brought it back up. My bad. All right, look at this piece of paper. So this one is, I tried to flip-flop Mayhem 1 or 2 with the bits, and it did good. And then I pulled it with that metallic. I mixed the metallic magenta or red, but this one right here, I could have a whole roll of this. Like, this is so pretty. That baby blue is almost gone. It is my favorite because the baby blue, like when you put the colors on there, it just does its thing. So that one is pretty. We're going to leave this one. See, we got circular streams. And I don't know what that was over there. But it's pretty, though. It's very, very pretty. So these are going to stay. We're going to do something with the edges, but I'm not cutting these off because I'm going to take, I can put some paint around the edges. I don't want to cut the edges off because these are, excuse me, these will go in my junk journal, and I don't want the make the paper smaller. So if this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet, so cutting the edges around, it would make it not, I wouldn't want the size, and I want all my sheets in my junk journals to be the same. So that's why I'm not cutting these off. So just kind of showing you, there's that lime green and that purple, just showing you because they're yummy papers. That one, look at the copper, that shimmer in there. Oh, just beautiful, just beautiful. So this is what I kind of want you to do is go back and look at any of your artwork, whether you gel print or not, any of your artwork. Go back and look at it and then tell yourself like, oh, you did a good job. Don't critique yourself. Do not go back and be like, oh, that could have been like whatever. But this one is fun. And I'm going to, hopefully, if I hold it up in the technology, you can see it has punctuation parade. Let's see, maybe that's it right there. And you can see the punctuation parade, and then you can see the circular stream. Each one had its own color, and then I pulled with copper, but this page is so pretty, so pretty. Then we had that one, then we had that one, which was, I don't know, I was flopping off. We were doing, what we call that, shadowing. Then we got this one, which is yummy. And this one, I think you don't go over there because you are by 12, 9 by 12. Yep, 9 by 12. So you go over there. Karen, you have succeeded in gel prints that I tried to have a got at it and they always turn out awful. You have inspired me to keep trying. Julie Parker, I don't think they came out awful. I think you maybe are comparing yourself, and I want you to just do your thing because you got this. You got this. This one, oh, these are 9 by 12. See, they were all together. And the other thing about this one, I could take a print. I can take a plate. I'm sorry. I could put paint on a plate, put a stencil over it, and then put this on top of it. And now I have a print on it. You can do multiple things. Or you can stamp on it. Like you can do so much, which is why I needed some paint, some prints. And these are 9 by 12s that I took. This is mixed media paper right here. And look at that. So this is squared up and punctuation parade. Very much so beautiful. And I feel like this is the one Pop Dots was on, but it got drowned out by the dots. Then y'all remember this one? We did this one. Punctuation parade, squared up, and Pop Dots. No, circular stream. Yeah, those are bigger, so circular stream. But yummy. Nice. Oh, this was my shadowing when I did my shadowing. This was the first one with shadowing. So, yeah, Julie Parker, I'm just going to tell you to just keep trying. Don't give up. And don't throw the prints away that you have. Use them like you can go back over the prints, right? You can go back over the prints, which is what I've done. And I mean, everybody does it. Everybody that I've seen, they pull back out some prints that they didn't like, and they make them better. Like I say, you keep slapping paint on paper until it makes you happy. That's why I have some piles, Julie, that I consider they're not done because they're not talking to me. And when they start talking to me, then I pull them back out. But these are just papers right here, so I can put a stencil on them. All of these that I'm showing now are papers. When I say papers, there's something that I still need to create. So I believe you got this, Julie. Just get in your space, pull out about 4 or 5, start with them, and then move on. Look at that. Just fun. and have no intentional pulls. Oh, look at that one. Look at that. Look at that. All that yumminess right in there. Oh, that's so pretty. Mm-mm-mm. And it shimmers. So, Julie, I think the thing, I didn't get intentional pulls until I feel like after Mo and I did that thing with Mayhem and Pop Dots. This one is Magnolia Shadows and Bunch of Roses. Carrie's Bunch of Roses. Now, yeah, I want this cut. I want this cut all around. All around the world, same song. Who remembers that one? Tell me in the chat if you know that one. That's all you get. Name that tune. Y'all remember that? Name the tune. So I gave you 2 questions. All right, beautiful. And then we did this one. Just intentional method with a let's see what happens frame of mind. Absolutely. Don't even let the paint be a concern. Just sit there and just your mindset will be, I just want to have fun. And whatever comes out on this plate comes out on this plate. And then you'll let go of your inhibitions. Just do some intuitive gel pulls. And I can say that because that's how I started. I would do intuitive watercoloring. I did intuitive mixed media. Just let your mind be free to just create. And then when it does, you release the handcuffs that have you bound. Because right now, if you're looking at all my prints and you're saying that yours don't look good, then you are telling your mind you can't do what she do. And you can't, because a lot of my pulls come out of, depending on what day it is, come out of some pain, some anger, some inhibitions of thoughts or whatever. So yours need to be you. You can only do what you can do. Hey Zal, how are you? What's up? What's up? Happy Saturday. Nice to see you again. Zal and I started out this morning over on Bitty Penny's channel. And that's another thing. We have to send Bitty Penny a text and tell her I feel like we need to have a play date. And then have Mariah in the background telling us what to do. I think that would be cool. Because Bitty Penny informed me that she has a 12 by 14 gel plate. And I feel like we need to have a plate party. Look at that. Would you look at that? Now, I do want to do this one over again. So we're getting into, when we did the color combo, all of the ones that's going to be coming up now are probably going to be color combo. But I want to kind of redo this one and flip-flop the colors. Like the Arctic over here, I want it over there. Because this side would have been better and that side would have been better. You know, that's where I am, because now I can do that. Okay, that's the plug. That's over there. That's over there. That needs some more. See, that needs some more on it. That needs some more on it. Oh, so let's put you under. And what works, maybe I should write down. Yes, yes. Or just keep doing it until you teach your mind to just let go. I didn't start writing stuff down until last month, because I started realizing it's just like, oh, I like this. What did I do? And then what I would do was go back to the live stream and be like, oh, so now I know to stay away from colors that I love. Same song, the song by American, yep, Digital Underground. That's it. Yes, nothing but trouble. And why it just popped in my head, I do not know. Oh, probably because of something I said. All right, look at that. Oh, these are beautiful. These are my papers. So these are my painty papers, as I think Darcy calls them, painty papers. Meaning you can do so much with these. So these go in a stack by themselves. Sometimes they go in my journals. But these right here, I remember doing just because they're going to be my painty papers. So these are fun. Okay, this one, see this one? See, I need something else. I can put it over there or not. I don't think I'll put something, put a roll out, brayer off a color on it. There we go. Gonna leave that one. You go over there and journal stuff. Oh, we're gonna cut you. So these are my painted papers. You will see these papers again when it comes time to doing certain things. But because remember I did Christmas cards and I used some of my, I cut up a lot of my painted papers and put a stencil over it and included some in cards. Now that song gonna be stuck in my head. All around the world, summertime. There we go. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Just, let's say beautiful. The girl is just beautiful. Oh, not far enough. Hey, Michelle. Happy Saturday. How are you doing? I got some cute cards today, too. Who? Let me see. Who did I get a card from? Anybody I need to say on here? Because most of them was coming in from people. Not on here. Okay, look at that one. That's yummy. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Listen, I appreciate that, Michelle. I do. Don't think I take it lightly, but I do. I like being confirmed because I'm here for you guys. Like I could be here in the studio doing this by myself with a Christmas song on. I mean, a Christmas movie on, because y'all know it's countdown to Christmas with Hallmark. And I do about 4. So when I'm not live and I'm here in the studio, especially if I'm having to adult, I'll have a movie on. Mr. McCoy and I finally finished seeing Red One last night. I would definitely recommend. It's a pretty good movie. Pretty good movie. All right, here's my long haul. No, yeah, it was. Yes, I did. Kind of did it. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Look at all that. I love that I pull this in black. So I don't think I'm going to cut the edges around this. I'm going to leave that because I like the way it looks around the edges. But look at all that paint in there. Just beautiful. And that was, I think, a flop off of it. So we're not going to cut those. Cut this. Don't cut this one. And then there was another Christmas movie that was on. It was pretty good. The people swapped houses during the holidays, and they kind of fell in love with each other's, whoever was at their house. I can't think of the name of the movie, but I have to pull it up and let you know. But that one's pretty, squared up by herself. Then we go into squared up, just got flopped off on something. You didn't know it either, Mo? Yes. Oh, it's old. I want to say it's old. I want to say I was in. Let me see. Where was I? I don't know. Can't remember. And the video was really crazy because he had a big old ugly nose. My name is Humpty. The Humpty dance is the dance. Something, something, something. Hump with me, baby. Something, something, something. I bet you I know the music. Might not know the words, but I know the music. Okay. This one, goodness gracious, this is a big old stack. I'm not going to be able to finish all of this, but at least I got it down. Because, here we go. This is it. This is all of the pulls for the last 2 weeks. Look at that. Is that not fabulous? That's beautiful. But I'm not going to make you, I'm not going to sit here and continue to, but I can't gel pull until, I can't do anything until I finish with it. But look at that. So this here, this is what I did. See my painty papers? You put some covers on the gel plate and then just, you know, oh, these need to be over here. So you did some of those. But in here is the ones that's going in a book. These are the little ones. So these have already been separated and done up. And the only thing they'll need to, yeah, so that's why they're in here. So that's kind of the method to my madness, is at least organizing it in a nice little bag, like little book, like that, so I can say it's done. And then I'll put it over there. And so when I see it and I want something, then it's over there, right? Do the Humpty dance, yes. Dang, Karen, you're doing great. Thank you, Michelle. Just, these are fun. Now, all of these, I have to decide if I want to put them in a book, meaning I won't have to cut them, but just fold them over. Like, take them and, like, right there, that will be a signature. And I'll fold it over. Then I would take my little and put that together. That would be one signature, right? So that's what we're doing. So that's what we're going to do with that. I think it worked. And I don't think about it. I just flip through them. If they have white edges on them, oh, look at this one. See? And people wonder why. Why I love this stencil. This stencil shows up. I don't care what you do. It's going to look. It's just going to be boop, boop. Fabulous. So this is the color combo. So all these are pretty much the color combo time. This one was my box making. So we got those. Those shouldn't be in here. They should be over there in a stack. So this one, look at that. So the color combos turned out fabulous. This one was a color combo. Brayer off color combo. All right, let's see how many pages that is. I don't count them. I just get them and fold them up. So there, now we got 2 signatures. And I don't smush them down, right? Because it makes it easier for me when I get ready to sew them up. Okay, look at that. Doesn't that make your heart happy? Oh my goodness, that makes me happy. Oh. Okay, on the white sides of the print, you make writing space. I have enough to start my Florida trip journal, junk journal scraps. So yeah, so you could do that, but mostly I will be, this is what I'll do. I was talking about, I was honing in on my P on this one. Didn't do so well. It's pretty, but it didn't do so well. So Michelle, what I do is these right here are kind of like pulls that I was doing. So see how I write on the outside of it? Like some notes about the pull itself. And on the back, plenty of space. So if I want to journal about it, then, you know, I can turn it into a journal. But right now, they are just art journals. And, you know, like I said, I needed to get them under control. Let's see, we need some more. Put you back there. Might help if I would count these puppies, but I don't worry about it. And I said that if I go to a craft show or somewhere and somebody wants to, you know, wants to purchase the book, then they got a book of prints. Look at that. painty papers with a lot of grunge. All right, you go over there because you're already done. All right, you're already done. All right, back to the white edges. So color combo. These are the ones. Wait, you, this one. Because y'all know I'm doing my box. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2. You shouldn't be in there. It should have been already cut up. The box is being done out of this. Oh, feels like I've taken a dive. I need to go get me a cookie. No. I guess since I got that text message, that means I won't get no Christmas card. Oh, let me move this, y'all, before I cut my daggum hand. All right, that one. Yes, these are the box ones. That one. So my box is going to be with these. So that lets you know I hadn't even moved these. Once they dried, I put them all in a stack. All right, painty papers, you are over here. Hey, have any of you ever did your gel printing on sticker paper? Because I got some sticker paper and it was calling my name and it was like, hey, why don't you gel print on me? And I was like, now that might be easier way to get that box covered. Remember I did that one? So like doing those, put those on cards. Oh, there's some deli paper. You use the deli paper till you can't. You have. Oh, did you enjoy it? And was there a certain brand that you used? Oh, that's a good piece right there. That shouldn't even be down there. Let's put that down there. All right, what time is it? Oh, we're gonna have to go. We gotta go do our meeting. So at least I got enough done. I'm almost done. See, this was folded over in this, so that's all of it. Gel paper doesn't, deli paper doesn't count. Long sheets. So they were a little. We started. They were a little. All right, you are over here. So let's take you and take you and put a couple for you, couple for you. And now let's put them all over here. There we go. As long as you remember which side is the sticker. Oh God, yes. How much did I miss? The whole thing? Yeah, let's see how long I've been on. I feel like I came on at 2. Yeah, I've been on 2 hours. I was only gonna do about 2 hours because I have an end of quarter meeting and a planning meeting for planning for next year. So we gotta do those grown up things. But you were here to at least see a little bit. I feel like you did it on the wrong side, Eddie. I feel like it. But I'll learn from your mistakes though. So there we are. We got those. There we go. So these are already ready to put them in a book. So there we go. Paula K, hope you feel better. And you ain't going to have much to catch on replay. I'm getting ready to say bye too. Because I need to go off of here and then pop over to Zoom. I'm going to text and say give me 30 minutes so I can get me something to eat. And grab me a coffee. Because it's probably going to be about 3 hours. Hopefully not that much. I ain't had that much in the last quarter. I say I didn't, and then we get to talking, and then it'll be like, oh, I guess I did do a lot in the last quarter. Maybe, I don't know. All right, so now we're down to, when I get to the tissue paper, that means that these are my brayer offs, and that's that section. So we're done with that section, and then I can take my tissue papers, and all of those will get put on something else too. So these are intentional pulls on the long sheets. Yeah, this is all together. This is already organized. These are my painty papers, painty papers, painty papers. I want a meeting. I've never been to a meeting. You've never been to a meeting? What kind of meeting? Wait, what kind of, you saying you've never been to what kind of meeting? Let's clear that up, Michelle. Not an important one. What does that mean? Like painty papers. I've been to many meetings. I'm happy to say that I like my meetings now because they talk about my business. I'm not talking about somebody else's dream. I now know what it feels like to work on your own business. Oh, yummy. Oh yeah, this is definitely the end because we cut up some things. Yep, there we go. And we scanned some things. Look at, we cut up some things, scanned some things. That was scanning. That turned out pretty. Then we're just gonna put that over on that. Ooh, look at that pretty paper. A business meeting? Michelle, you ain't missed nothing. I mean, one of my business meetings for my business, maybe you've missed something because I have fun meetings. But so I have a accountability partner, and for the last since COVID, we've kept ourselves on track because even in COVID, we still had to do what we had to do. We might not have made a whole lot of money, but we made money. Oh, that one's going to be short. So it's not about making a lot. It's about making an impact. That's what it's about. Did a little organizing in my craft area, my side of the bed. Now I'm watching beautiful artwork with Karen. Hi, Topeka. Hey, so here I pulled this one. Where's it at? Right there. This is the one. So we pulled this one that we did last night for your colors, pink and purple, all the pinks and all the purples. And so I wanted to know, would you like to have this? And I would make it, you'd have to send me your address, text me your address, and then I would put it in a frame or put it on canvas or however, and it will be yours. That's what I would do for you. Let you have it. So these, see how we cut that up again. And then remember I told y'all you could do snippet rolls. You do some more. So all these are cut up. These are already cut up. Nice and yummy. Oh, that one's these. Oh, these are supposed to be books. So we can fold them up. Because they were already together. See, they're already, look at. Ooh, look at. Oh, just look at that. That not beautiful? Yes, I'm going to make those into bookmarks. You got it, Michelle. Going to turn them into bookmarks. That's why, Michelle, I had to do all this stuff. I had to get this stuff back to being organized so I can do what I need to do. Okay, Topeka, send me your address and I will definitely get it done. It'll probably be after Christmas because I don't want to deal with the post office right now. I'm just going to be honest. So now we have 4 signatures. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 signatures. And there you go. And they will go over there. I'm not going to say these will get done real fast because I have the other ones over there. But at least I know what they're going to be, right? So that was part of what I needed to do was get that. Now over there is nice and clear and I don't have to worry about it. And my box is back to being manageable. Yep, it's back to being manageable. Oh, look at this one, y'all. I did that on tissue paper. That's video game. We did a little mini haul on there. I like those colors. That's tissue paper, so we can put tissue paper over there. So, okay, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. But I hope I have inspired you to not only just gel print, but gel print with something that's gonna be something in the end. Because yes, we can gel print and just let them hang out or whatever. And I think mine, because I create joy, I like to share the joy, and I can only speak for me and Create Joy Studio. If I create something and it's beautiful, I want to make it to where somebody else can have it and say, "Oh, that's pretty. She thought about me," or something like that. Because we're not in this world alone, and we need to be kind of passing on some love. That's pretty. So I have fun making them, but I have fun sitting up here creating them. And now I want them to find a home. And not all of them will leave the studio. I'm quite sure, God forbid, when I'm dead and gone, my granddaughters will probably come in here and be like, wow, look what my granny did, kind of thing. But that's where everybody knows the studio will go to my granddaughters, because I have three of them that they're in the art world. Like, they are already loving all the things. If they were in here right now, they'd probably be talking about what they would be doing. And so my daughter will be in charge of them, because I asked Mr. McCoy, it's like, you gonna handle it? He's like, nope, you can let her do it. So don't want people that don't, we don't send cards to people that don't, you know, that don't appreciate our art, because they'll just see it, and when Christmas is over with, they'll lump them together and throw them in the trash. We don't do that. So there we go, guys. So I will chat with you guys. Today is Saturday. God, it's Saturday already. Um, I don't know. I'm not gonna say, because it's still December. So I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be. If I don't pop up, then I didn't. But probably, if I'm in the studio, I'll probably pop up. But tomorrow, who knows? Who knows? So y'all have a good Saturday, and thank y'all for hanging out with me for a little bit. We ain't make this one too long, because y'all know if I pull that gel plate out, I still be slapping paint on paper. So y'all have a good evening. I'm gonna go grab me something to eat and get ready for this meeting. See you later, guys. Bye. You said, duh, you inspired me. Listen, Michelle, I am happy I inspired you. Now, go be inspired and be great. See ya.